My name is Starkid. I'm 80 years old, and I'm the world's oldest Starkid fan. And I'm having a little fan parade tonight. Yay! Yay! And let me put my water down. Here it is. Unsung Starkid, Volume 1. Now, who did I have to fuck to get this? Seriously. Let me tell you a little story. This contains all of the songs that Starkid is now putting in their shows. Now, why? Why have they put them in the shows? Because they're bad. Some of them are so bad that they should never be heard from ever again, but we're going to hear them tonight. Some are just bad ideas, some didn't fit the script, and some are so terribly offensive that, well, you should call your mother afterwards. So, yeah. Now, how did I get this, right? How did I get this? Well, let me tell you a story. 1959, I'm in Millbrook, Pennsylvania, seeing a little show I like to call Gypsy. Okay? I knew it was going to be huge. Smash cut to 2008. I'm front row for a little show I like to call a very Potter musical. I knew it was going to be huge. Smash cut to now, and I slept with everyone in Stepien. And Joey Riched it twice. Okay? So that's how I got this. Now, tonight... Oh, it's a true story. I bet you want the crib notes. Now, that's another show. So now, tonight we'll be feasting on two composers. One Jeff Blim and one Mark Baxtresser. I said, Mark, what do you want from me? Now, one's songs were cut because they didn't fit in the script, and there were changes to the script. The others were cut because he's a godless, soulless bastard. Well, we'll decide at the end of the night which is which. Now, let's get this started. Mark just so happens to be here with us tonight. Say hi, Mark. Yes. We got Chori on the guitar, and we got Mick on the drums. Thanks, guys. Now, our unsung journey begins with a little show I like to call AVPSY. What does it stand for? You know what it stands for?
Yeah.
What is? Well, tell me. Don't hold out for the rest of us.
Terribly sorry. A very Potter student.
She does know. I was quizzing her. Now, this show was 4 hours long. And so, my God, how could anything have been cut from a 4-hour show? Well, let me tell you something. This show could have been 4 hours and 4 minutes long. Now, just between you and me, I'll sit through a 4-hour show, but a 4-hour and 4-minute show, I mean, hell, I gotta get home and watch Matlock. Right? So, I mean, that's why your song was cut, right, Mark? Because it couldn't be 4 hours and 4 minutes, my God.
Well, not exactly, no.
Well, then why was it cut?
Well, this is a love duet between Gilderoy and Hermione.
Whoa. Now, Gilderoy, he's an older gentleman.
Yeah, he's her teacher.
Oh. And she's that will make her his student, huh? Well, this is terribly inappropriate.
Yeah, she's into it as well.
You wrote a song about pedophilia.
I mean, not exactly.
How is it not exactly? It sounds exactly like pedophilia to me.
Well, if you hear the song, it's real cute.
Cute? Oh. All right. Well, now I understand that you and AJ wrote the song together in bed.
We both wrote songs for the show, but separately.
While you were seeing each other.
Separately. Yeah.
Oh, you were separated at this point.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get on with it. Why don't you set it up for all of us?
Okay, this song was cut because Gilderoy was supposed to be the main villain of the show initially, before Voldemort was in it, and then it was all changed, and this song had to be cut. But you get to hear it tonight.
Before you start, I just want to get my happy place. I want to imagine AJ Holmes as Gilderoy.
I'll be doing Gilderoy.
And I want to imagine Bonnie Grusin as Hermione.
Meredith Stepien Wouldn't it be nice to find someone you can hold on to? Whoa, wouldn't it be nice to tell them how you feel? Wouldn't it be nice to find someone like you? Love is the answer, honey, I swear. It's the reason I've been thinking about you. Ba-do-ba-do.
I don't know what's happening to me. I feel like I'm coming down with the flu. Achoo.
You can try to resist me, but I know you want to kiss me. Nothing to do about it, impossible to doubt it. There's no one here but you and me, so why not let your fantasy run wild and come in close to me? It's time to set your poor heart free and give into the symphony of love.
Never thought I'd find someone that I could learn from. Never thought I'd find someone who's so mature. Whoa, never thought I'd find someone who blows my brain. Never thought I'd find someone like you. Inside I feel love burning. It's for you that I am yearning. A symphony is playing with the words they're saying.
There's no one here but you and me, so why not let your fantasy run wild and come in close to me? It's time to set your heart free and give into the symphony of love. Oh, won't you run away with me to a private world of ecstasy? The symphony of love will ring true.
Oh, don't you think how it will be? We will sail across the pleasure sea to a symphony of love forevermore.
And we'll find out what love can be, a wonderful reality to share with such intensity. A brand new world of ecstasy and get into the symphony of love.
Into a body, impossible to tell it.
Give into the symphony of love.
What was that? What's that called?
Oh, a symphony of love.
We're gonna buy it.
Where can you buy it?
Talk to me after the
Can't
show.
buy it, can't buy it. Symphony of love, more like symphony of inappropriate relationships, my friend. Woo! Anyway, moving on. That's lovely. Our unsung journey continues with a little musical I like to call Twisted. Subtitled The Untold Story of a Royal Vizier. Is it French? I don't know. Anyways, according to canon, and this is official, not all the music was finished at the beginning of rehearsals. No, a lot of it came in late. Much to the producer's chagrin. Nick Lang was especially upset about it, so A.J. Holmes, who wrote the music, he turned to Nick and said, "What do you want from me? Everything and more?" No, not today. Not today, bada boom. No. Anyway, So for a while, the script was missing its big showstop, its big roses turn, its Granger danger. It was missing take off your clothes. And what's an Aladdin parody musical without take off your clothes? For those who don't know, reportedly, Disney likes to put little sexual Easter eggs into the movies. And this most famous one is the scene where he's trying to get her on the magic carpet ride, and he supposedly says to her, in the movie, he supposedly says, all good teenagers take off your clothes. Now, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in decades, so I can't confirm or deny. So it's all open to your own ears. Another one is like, it's supposedly Simba. It's getting all hot and bothered, and he lays down, and the dust goes in the air, and it spells sex or something. But what? But Disney claims it spells SFX. But that's not a word. So who the hell knows? Anyway, so for months, Twisted was missing Take Off Your Clothes. And that's when our hero of the evening, Jeff Blim, dear to my heart, steps in. Good-looking fella, too. He steps in and submits a demo. Yeah, a demo. And in the biz, a demo is the most bestest version of the song there could ever be. And anyways, this demo held its place in the script for about 3 months before Asia got his shit together. Anyways, let us set the scene for Jeff Blim's Take Off Your Clothes for this orphan song. Now, in this scene, Aladdin is posing as the prince and is, sneaks into a room to give the princess a beautiful romantic goodnight kiss.
He's 33 years old.
Yeah, what's your point?
It just sounds kind of like, kind of like pedophilia.
He's a prince! No, he's a prince! I think you're a little jealous. I think you're a little that's fine. Anyway, let's get into character. I will be playing the charming Aladdin. Knock, knock, knock. Did somebody order a prince?
You! Wait, what's his name? Aladdin. Aladdin!
How the fuck you know it was me?
Because it is you. You're just wearing different clothes.
Wow. Pretty and smart. You're the whole shebang bang, bada boom.
But how did you escape being executed?
They couldn't execute me because I'm a prince.
You're a prince? But I thought that you were a poor orphan boy. Oh, I'm having trouble believing this.
No, I am a prince. Everything I told you the other night was a lie. Don't you trust me?
So you're not a tragic figure rebelling against the man?
Babe, I am the man.
And you stole all of that stuff just 'cause?
Exactly.
No. Well, now I feel like everything about you that was attractive to me isn't really there anymore. No. I'm just being indecisive. It's still you. I just gotta get back on that high I was on before.
Oh, you want to get high?
Yes. Look into my eyes and talk to me some more about the world's injustice.
Oh, sure thing, honey. Just hold on a sec while I roll this blunt. Yo, Jin. Listen up, little dude. I know I can't wish for this chick to fall in love with me because that's against your rules or whatever, but I don't want her to love me. I just want her to fuck me. Can I wish for that? No! Jeez, dude, how many rules you got? All right. Guess I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Hello! It's Aladdin! Did you guys know there's a way to get people to think about sex without even talking about sex?
Yeah.
Oh, you know! How do you do it? Subliminally, yes. You gotta do it subliminally. Watch and learn, all right? Hey, babe, this is such a beautiful night. Take off your clothes!
What did you just say?
I said it's beautiful out. Look at the west tower of the palace and take off your clothes! What does it look like? A big, long shaft with a tiny little head on top. What does that remind you of?
Oh, a giraffe.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not what I see.
Oh.
I see more of a penis. Maybe you can't take off your clothes. Get a good look at it from down here. What do you say? Just throwing this out there.
Okay.
What do you say?
Okay.
We take a magic carpet ride and your clothes off. Here. Here, take my hand. All good teenagers take off the clothes. All good teenagers take off the clothes. Look there. All good teenagers. Come on, guys. All good teenagers take off the clothes. All good teenagers take off the clothes. All good teenagers take off the clothes. Keep going.
Do you think the Jafar could be right about Aladdin? That's impossible. Aladdin is so nice and so charming. I mean, it's not like he's singing or anything.
Over Africa. Look at the lions party. They're so free bird. They have no shame of their body. Look at the lion lay down. The female leaves his bed. The desert dust swirls around him. Holy ish, can you read what it says?
SFX? That's not a word.
Do you trust me? Do you love me? Would you say that you trust me? Take one jump and I'll fall for you. Just one jump and I promise you. Just one jump and I love you. Do this for me. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. Teenagers, take off your clothes. That priest over there's got a raging boner. Just like me, just like me, just like me. I'm just as big as this mermaid cover. Can't you see, can't you see, can't you see? I tried to win you over with subtlety and wit. Come on, girl, don't be a bummer. It ain't sex if it's animated. Can you trust me? Do you love me? Would you say that you trust me? Take one jump and I'll fall for you. Just one jump and I promise you. Take one jump and I'll love you. Do this for me. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. Come on, everybody. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes. How you doing, Mark?
Good.
Good. Now let's move on to a little show I like to call The Trail to Oregon. Or, as it was called long before that, Oregon Trail the Musical. Or, as it was called long before that, Oregon Trail the Movie, a play. Now, according to official canon, it took almost 10 years for that godless bastard Jeff Blim to write. And it went through all kinds of rewrites. It was a script marooned in rewrite hell. It was rejected by the New York Musical Festival twice. What a goddamn failure. At one point in the script, there were dysentery zombies, there was a government conspiracy, and there was time travel. And at one point, it had all those things. But we won't go that far back, not yet. If we do, it will seriously hurt ourselves. Let's just travel back in time to a point where time travel was still very much part of the story. May 1st, 2014. Four weeks before rehearsals, 8 weeks before the show. Now, in this version of the story, it was a time travel musical, and a story revolved around a bratty little boy named Josh Berkowitz. I like to think of him as being played by Joey Richdale. 11 years old, straight out of a 90s movie with a little Brooklyn edge, the musical opened in a computer class. The musical opened in a computer class circa 1990 with kids dancing around Apple IIe computers singing about playing that game, The Oregon Trail. And as the kids are instructed by their teacher to name their pioneer family, Josh finds himself in trouble when he names his family, get this, stupid things. He drops an F-bomb, and suddenly he finds himself after school with the teacher.
All right, class, that's the bell. Go to lunch, go to lunch. Will you go to lunch?
The kids scramble out of the
Josh,
classroom,
you stay.
except for Josh.
I need to have a word.
Ah, man. Ah. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'll never do it again. Look, please, can I go now, teach?
Not this time, Josh. I'm putting my foot down. We gotta talk about your behavior. Your grades are slipping. You're falling asleep in class. Jane says you pull her hair.
Yeah! That's only because I like her. Look, don't tell her that, though, okay? Teach, this is you and me talking here.
Josh. You gotta clean up your act. You're gonna end up in a place that you don't want to be. And wait a minute, Josh, are you masturbating?
No.
You wear those big T-shirts to try to cover it up, but you're not fooling anyone. You can't do that in class, buddy.
Look, I'm sorry, teach, but I just can't stop, okay? I just figured out how to do this last week, and it's the greatest thing I've ever experienced since Nickelodeon. Look, it's so tough to be a sixth grader, okay? You don't know what it's like to have to come into school every day for like 8 hours.
Josh, listen, I'm trying to make learning as fun as I can be. You kids today got your Game Boys and your Walkmans and your music television. That's why I got this crazy new computer program. Because it seems like you won't pay attention to anything that isn't on a screen.
Yeah, I agree with whatever you just said, okay? Now just please let me go.
You don't have any concept of reality. This simulator was designed to put you in the mindset of a real pioneer. But because you didn't take it seriously, you didn't learn anything about the Oregon Trail.
Well, I did learn that it is boring and easy to do, okay? I played about 1 million video games in my life, okay? Mario, Metroid, Contra 2, and Zelda. They was tough, okay? Trail to Oregon is like a baby game.
A baby's game.
Yeah.
You think Trail to Oregon is a baby's game.
Sorry, teach.
But Josh, if it's a baby's game, you did terribly. Your whole family died.
Look, okay, it doesn't matter if my family died, okay? As long as one person gets Oregon, you still beat the game.
Josh, try to imagine what happens in real life. Like when your ox died, you're stranded in the Great Plains with a dead ox in a wagon full of your starving family.
Oh my God.
What would you do, Peter?
I would probably just start the game over.
No, this is real. Think about it for 1 second. What would you really do in that wagon train of yours?
Yep. I tie it to my cock and I throw it to Oregon.
Josh!
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tie it to my penis. What? Don't be mad at me. That's a real thing, okay? People in Japan pull trucks with their penises every day.
What's your language, young man?
What? No, penis is not a bad word, okay? Dick is a bad word and dong is a bad word, but I have a penis just like you have a vagina.
All right, I give up. I'm obviously not getting through to you.
Yeah, that's because you're a really bad teacher.
Oh. Really? I'm the bad teacher around here. Listen, mister. You have detention.
Oh!
Listen.
Oh!
Don't be so melodramatic. I want to sit here all lunch hour. I want to sit here all throughout the lunch and think about the Oregon Trail.
Oh my God! No! Can I at least play the game?
Listen, kid, knock yourself out. Jeez, I should have gotten my master's. I could be teaching hot legal coeds right about now.
As he exits, a magical-looking janitor with a purple coverall and a golden push brim enters. Oh my God!
Thanks.
Oh, but where's the?
I'm sorry, I exited prematurely.
Go for it.
Excuse me, are you new here?
Me? No, I come and go wherever I'm needed.
Funny, I feel like I've seen that janitor before. When I...
He exits. Josh sits at his computer getting ready to play the Trail to Oregon again. The janitor sweeps for a bit and whistles a tune. Well, well, well. Look at what we have here. Josh Berkowitz, the scourge of the 6th grade. Detention again, I see. Say, how would you like a chocolate bar?
Yeah, give me that. Wait, no. I can't take candy from you. You're a stranger, and my mother says that all strangers are pedophiles.
Well, Josh, mothers lie about all sorts of things. Not all strangers are pedophiles, just like not all pedophiles are strangers. Take me, for example. I'm no stranger. I'm the janitor. See? M janitor.
Does the M stand for?
Oh, that doesn't concern you, Josh, at least not at the moment.
Wait, so you are a pedophile?
No, I didn't say that. Besides, pedophiles have been portrayed negatively in the media for years. But most of us are perfectly normal people. Oops! Did I say us? Slip of the tongue, I suppose. That sort of thing happens when I'm around children.
Yeah, okay. Look, you seem perfectly nice, okay? Give me that candy.
What candy?
Oh my God. Wow, that was a good twig. That was a good twig. For real, give me candy. I'm not playing around.
Gimme. I know your type, Josh Berkowitz.
Candy.
The candy boy. The bad boy. The troublemaker. The kind of kid who leaves a mess wherever he goes. And who do you think has to clean up those messes, Josh? The janitor. That's who. Like today, some kid went into the boys' bathroom and took a dump in the urinal.
I didn't do that.
Then another child jerked off on top of it. Or maybe it was the same child.
I plead the fifth, whatever that means.
Just imagine, Josh, what that urinal looks right now. It's disgusting, Josh. It really is. Who would do such a thing? Maybe a child who notoriously poops himself where he pleases and pleases himself where he poops. What do you think, Josh? Who does that sound like?
It wasn't me.
I know it was you, you little bastard! I'm sorry, Josh. My passion got the better of me. Again, that sort of thing happens when I'm around children. Now, I've got to go put on some latex gloves. And scoop that shit jizz up. And I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, what? You love shit. Oh.
You're a naughty little boy, Josh, and a liar too. All your teachers hate you.
Yeah, so what?
And your parents too.
Huh?
You think that you're a tough guy, Josh, beneath that hard veneer. But I've got something harder, Josh, something you might fear. Batty little boys torturing their sisters, kicking at their noses,
I don't do that.
smelling quite foul. Bratty little boys make my to repent, 'cause bratty little boys are brats.
What does repent mean?
Oh,
What is
you must learn a lesson, Josh.
Okay.
One you shan't forget. A very valuable lesson, Josh. You were rude the day we met. My, look at the time. 3 o'clock in the PM. That's the witching hour, you know. My, look at the time. 3 o'clock in the PM. That's the witching hour. You see, at this specific time, in this specific computer lab, in that specific computer, wearing that specific shirt, and wearing that specific face, with that specific attitude, wearing that specific day, something might happen. There is magic in the air, Josh. Can you feel it?
I don't know.
Attention that we share, Josh. Kiss me.
Oh.
You are lacking discipline. Your parents lost their nerve. It's my job to take off the torch and grant your just desserts. Dirty little bastards. What would mother think if she knew all the things that you do underneath the sheet?
Only masturbating
The stars, they are aligning for you naughty freaks. If only I could spank your ass and red in both your cheeks, 'cause bratty little boys are weak.
Okay, so is there a magic thing that's supposed to happen right now?
Oh, no one really knows, Josh. Let's just say when you enter the character creation screen and it asks you the name of your wagon leader, if I were you, I wouldn't put my own name down.
Why not?
Well, some say there's a chance you might get sucked back in time.
Yeah, what, where? The king off was caught? Fuck that.
No, you little shit. To the Oregon Trail. Damn it. The Oregon Trail. Oregon. A little whiny shits. I must go on an adventure with me as your chauffeur. Just sign the form. Little whiny bastards. Time to throw your feet. Why must I be burdened with the cleaning of the common shit? It's cute sometimes, I must admit. But all in all, it's wickedness. This job is awful, I should quit. But then again, their insolence is something I would always miss.
Does repent mean?
'Cause bratty little boys, your innocence is gone. Sagging at your trousers, you really turn me off. Bratty little boys, let me hear you whine. 'Cause bratty little boys are mine.
That was a nice song. Click.
And then that little whiny bastard is sucked back in time. I don't know why it was cut either.
Maybe because the janitor is a pedophile.
I like to think of him as magical.
Well, he could be magical and still be a pedophile.
No. See, it's a play on all those characters in all those movies where the magical man sends little boys to weird places. Moving on. Okay. Let's hop back in our time machine and travel further back in time to the year 2008, when the script for Trail to Oregon was burgeoning with ideas and shitting zombies. Not to mention two-dimensional characters. In fact, one character was so two-dimensional that Jeff just thought he should write a goddamn song about it. See, in this version of the script, there's a character named Natalie, who was actually written for Megan Fox. I'm not sure why that was ever reconceived. Now, Natalie was, get this, the hottest girl in the class. My God, yes. But here's the twist. She lamented it. She hated it. It was such a burden. Jeff thought he was onto a brilliant idea, a second dimension to a character that would just made it all worthwhile. And he also just really liked Megan Fox, because he saw Transformers 1, and it wasn't so bad. Anyway, in this version, Natalie comes back in time with Josh. And in this scene, Josh and Natalie have to go hunting, to survive. Josh is overwhelmed with the trail of Natalie while she misses being the popular girl in school. And is maybe starting to fall for Jeff a little bit. I mean Josh. She's also really jealous that Josh is having this fling with a 40-year-old wagon mother because she thinks he's 40. Another side story that was, well, of course, cut. And in this scene, I like to imagine Natalie is being played by Megan Fox herself. Brilliant. Lights up on Sean and Natalie in the forest. Josh used to be called Sean. We'll call him Josh, Sean, whatever, same character. The Indian stands up stage. There was an Indian, by the way, too. And he's supervising the children.
Oh my God. Okay, this is a real gun. What the heck am I supposed to do with this?
Blam! Natalie fires a gun and a stuffed animal carcass lands on the stage. Quite the shot. She skillfully reloads the gun.
Just worry about the one between your legs.
Okay, yeah, okay, I got that. Check. Look, I'm sorry about your boyfriend, okay? He seemed like a cool guy.
Blam! Natalie shoots another. The Indian nervously lights up his pipe.
He wasn't really my boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah, he was just a piece of meat.
Oh, well, I still can't believe what happened back home. I mean, I don't even know if my parents are still alive right now.
Blam! Another dead.
I don't care either way.
These will feed many?
The Indian tends to the kill.
So, how's the wife?
Sean fires away. Blam, 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 blam. He can't miss either. Animals fall. The Indian's heart breaks.
No! Well, oh, she's great. She's really, whatever, you know? It's like, don't get me wrong, she's a swell gal, and she's really a sweetheart, but, you know, she's a little bit needy.
How's the sex?
Blam, 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 blam. Keeps firing.
It's amazing. It's really amazing sex. It's ridiculous. It's so kinky, you know? It's really eye-opening.
Yeah?
Yes, it's the best sex I've ever had.
The Indian catches Sean before he can shoot and aims the gun towards the sky.
Shoot the sky.
You don't listen to him. Isn't it the only sex that you've ever had?
Blam! Sean shoots a bird. It plummets to the ground.
I mean, what do you mean?
You're 11.
Yeah, but you know, Liza says that I fuck like a 16-year-old.
That's awesome.
I know, yeah.
Oh, no, seriously. Good for you.
Yeah, thanks. That's,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, no, really, you should, literally pat yourself on the back.
Sean tries to pat himself on the back.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
The Indian offers Sean his pipe.
You know, smoke pipe.
Oh, thank God I could use a smoke.
Sean takes a hit and finally notices Natalie's less than cheery disposition.
Oh, I get it. All those things that you just said, you were being sarcastic.
Oh, boy, genius over here.
Oh, okay, sorry. Look,
Puff, puff, pass.
look, Natalie, look, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Come on, okay, try me. Look, if I'm a boy genius, maybe I can help you.
Just look at me. I'm totally see-through. And the prettiest, typical ingenue. Oh. I'm the prettiest in everything I do. I mean, you're lucky I'm even sitting here with you. I'm the prettiest even when I'm rude. I wanna do what ugly people do, like eat mayonnaise and act in plays like ugly people do. Like take your dad to school when you're ugly. Things ain't so easy. Things ain't so easy. I'm the prettiest in everything I do, in and out. I toss my hair and glitter just falls out. I'm the prettiest in everyone's town. Out. It's not my fault. No, it's not my fault. 'Cause I wanna do what ugly people do. Like get a job and lose a job like ugly people do. Like learn to hold down their food. They pay for drinks in bed by 8, drink herbal tea and still gain weight. Get stung by bees and go on blind dates and spend all their days wishing they were me. Beautiful now. I'm the prettiest in everything I do, but maybe I'll be good at something too. I'm prettier than every one of you. Beautiful madness, tempestuous sadness, the prettiest curse that someone please take from me. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, oh, me. I feel especially pretty after that. Now, too bad that song never advanced the plot or the story, and thus it was cut. Because Matt and Nick did not like it. Anyway, it's canon. Now, let's take a break from all that prettiness and let's move on to a little show I like to call Holy Musical Batman. Now, when I first saw this show, I thought the music can't get any better than this. Reminds me of the 80s, you know? Tons of cocaine, sex with men, all the above. And, well, you know, after sleeping with Nick Gage, oh yeah, I found out that there's actually 2 versions of Dark Side Lonely Night. My favorite song, there's 2 versions. How did this come to be? How was that? Well, at first they didn't know who was going to write the music, right? So, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Mark Baxtresser and Nick Gage, they had an honest-to-God battle of the bands, you know. Mark got out his keyboard, and Nick got out his ukulele, whatever the fuck he plays. And they battled it out for 8 long nights. And, well, it didn't end until Nick slept with Mark's girlfriend. And Mark got really depressed, and that's when he went into his cave and wrote his own Dark Side Lonely Night. Bada boom. No. Right, Mark?
Not exactly.
Well, why don't you inform us the real story?
I wrote this song with Pierce Sievers, and it. Well, I'll play it for you. It was a really sad take on this idea. It just didn't fit in the show.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for you. Now let's bring on Matt Lang to play Alfred and Joe Moses to play Batman. What? Lights up on the Batcave. Alfred stands dusting some stalactites. Batman's plane flies into the cave and lands. Alfred approaches the plane. Fucking damn it! Get rid of it! Get rid of it right now. I never want to see it again.
To what are you referring to, sir?
Oh, the plane, Alfred!
Master Bruce, you love this plane.
Not anymore, okay? I hate that plane. It's a slow plane, and you need to get rid of it.
It's not just your plane. It's your father's plane. And it's all that's left of you. Don't destroy it.
Fine. Just fine. Give it to Spider-Man. I don't care. Just get rid of it.
There's an idea. Spider-Man could use it.
This world. It's rotten, Alfred. Rotten to the core. It's just full of people who kill your parents. Fly faster than your plane. And the one thing that brought me joy, the one thing that actually made me happy, was being more powerful than everyone. You know, soaring, godlike up in the sky, blasting laser-guided precision missiles, crippling misguided youngsters that I've never even met. It made me feel like I mattered. It made me feel like anything was worth a damn. But if I'm not even faster than Superman, I might as well die.
Cheer up now. There's more to life than senseless violence and extravagant peacocking.
Oh, you're like what?
But like family and friends. Like, who do you like spending time with?
Joker. He's up in heaven now. Making mom and pop laugh. I just know it. Closest thing to I have a friend is you. I pay you.
Apples and pears.
Good point.
Like, surely there's something. What about your work friends?
Alf. I haven't worked a goddamn day in my life. You know that. The only person I ever see over at Wayne Enterprises is Lucius Fox. Yeah, he's always making me guns to kill people with. That means he's my friend, right?
Well, there you go. One friend. Things aren't as bad as they seem.
Yeah, Lucius Fox. Holy moly, I haven't talked to him in a dog's age. You know what? I think I'm going to give him a call right now.
But right now, I think I better leave the room.
No, Alfred, don't leave the room. You should stay in the room so that you can say hi too. I'll put him on speaker.
Wait, sir. Not a good idea. What do you... No, don't. Please.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh, wait.
I have a confession to make, sir.
Lucius?
You're not the only...
Yes, this is Lucius.
I would like to put my friend Alfred on the phone. He's got something he wants to tell you. Alfred, are you? Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Alfred's here with me.
Oh, wait, no, he's coming now, all right. Hi. I have a confession to make.
Lucius, what? What are you trying to tell me?
You're not the only one with the secret identity. Turn around. The other way. The other way. That's right. Lucian Fox and Alfred Pennyworth are the same person. You see, before your father died, this was before the war, he entrusted you to take my care, and I swore to him that I would pretend to be your butler. So I, Lucius Fox, took under the guise of Alfred Pennyworth, so I could give you words of wisdom 24/7 at work and
Wait, so all of those times that you cleaned the mansion?
a ruse.
And my thousands of pounds of laundry?
I just started at the end of the week. I buy new clothes.
So, what you're telling me is that I one friend after all. Don't! How could you, Alfred? How could you get my hopes up and then mug and shoot them in an alleyway? It's clear I can't even trust you anymore. You're fired, you old fraud.
So I can assume that Lucius Starks is fired as well.
Yeah, that's right.
But if that's what you bloody want, then fine.
Fine.
Good.
Great.
Right.
Good.
You wouldn't last a day without me.
Yes, I will.
Wanna bet?
I bet.
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Fine. Good riddance. I don't even need any stupid Alfred. Wait. What have I done?
Good evening, sir.
Who are you? And how did you get into the Batcave?
Oh, me? He just sent me over. You see, I'm Alfred's replacement. The name is O'Malley. The Irish man.
It's nice to meet you, O'Malley. I'm Batman. Welcome to the Batcave. I'm sorry that it's a goddamn mess.
That's right. You know, before the war, your father's used these channels to help in the Underground Railroad. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to be alone?
I am alone. This is what it means to be Batman. Darkness, solitude. This is the life that I have chosen. Nay, the life that has chosen me.
Poor Master Bruce. He's such a dark, sad, lonely, melancholy now.
This is Alfred singing. Dark night, sad and lonely night, has no friends, none of whom to call on. In a cave, it is hard to be brave when you're alone and no one else is there around. The streets with the bat who strikes fear into the hearts of men. I shed a tear because his only friend is his shadow. Is his shadow. This is Batman. Is this the life I've chosen? Or just the life that's chosen me? It's like my heart has been frozen. There is no one who can set it free. I put my life in danger to entertain you, but what has been the cost? I could be so much more than what I am, if only someone would give me a chance. Dark night, sad night, lonely night. Dark night, sad night, lonely night.
man's a sad man. Anyway, now with the rain getting all really depressed, whew, heart's still palpitating. Let's move on to the finale. The big old finale, the coup de grace, the most offensive song in the history of musical theater. Let's do a complete 180. In fact, we should probably call it a night because nobody should ever hear this song. And, but Mark really wants to hear it, so we got to do it. Yeah. Anyways, back to official canon. There's one prominent figure we've yet to mention in the creation of the Trail to Oregon. He, when Oregon Trail was nothing but a 24-hour theater play, 10 minutes soaking wet. He, some say he was a character on a TV show. Some say he was more than that. To some, he made Chuck Norris look like a joke. He can make Helen Keller talk. You see, Oregon Trail, from the very beginning, was all about federal agent Jack Bauer. From the hit television show 24. He was the main character. He was the character Josh put in the character creation screen and came to life. He was the character that saved Natalie and Josh and the school bully Brick from the shitting zombies out of the classroom. He was the one that sent them back in time. He was the one on a mission to save the world from a deadly dysentery virus spreading in modern-day Oregon. See, in the original version of the script, there's an outbreak of dysentery in modern-day Oregon. Like a real contemporary problem, right? And so, who busts in through the ceiling? None other than federal agent Jack Bauer, guns blazing, kills all the shitting zombies, and saves the kids. Now, why was he cut from the script? Well, it didn't help that his show was canceled, and it didn't help that his show reappeared a couple months right before the opening of the show. And it didn't help that it was fucking weird. But some like to say it was a good kind of weird. I know Jeff to this day misses Jack Bauer very much. Anyways, in the original version of the script, modern day dysentery virus, Jack busts in, and he saves Brick and Natalie, and he tells the kids, "There's a mutant strand of the dysentery virus spreading in Oregon, and we need your help. Come on, there's no time." Something like that. He debriefs the kids and tells them they've traced the source of the dysentery virus to get this. Bada boom, the Oregon Trail. The real Oregon Trail. And to Josh and Natalie.
Wait, so I don't get it. Why do you need our help?
Because you are the foremost experts on the Oregon Trail. You're the Oregon Trail's highest scorer.
Wait, but it's a computer game.
The Oregon Trail computer game is the most accurate depiction of the real Oregon Trail ever created. It was designed by the government to train operatives in case we ever had to go back.
Go back?
You mean to the real Oregon Trail back in 1830?
Yes. The real Oregon Trail back in 1830 flips.
So wait, so what are we gonna do? Okay, what are you gonna do? Send us back in time?
Precisely.
You mean you guys invented time travel?
Yep. Did it. Done.
Oh.
I don't understand why this was ever cut. And so Jack takes them back in time in a time machine that looks like a covered wagon. And along the way, Brick, the school bully, happens to turn into an ox. Because, shit happens in time travel. And what do they discover? That an Indian terrorist named Chief Mudbutt is spreading dysentery throughout the trail. But Jack needs more information, the badass that he is. So after they stop at Fort Bridger, Jack takes Brick, the ox boy, hunting. Lights up on the forest. The world's slowest buffalo crosses the stage. Don't move. I got this one.
Steady! Steady!
Jack fires a dozen times at point-blank range and misses.
Okay, you idiot! Just give me the freaking rifle, Jack!
Stupid oxen animal can't fire a gun. Patience. It is the Indian way.
Jack fires a dozen more times and continues to miss the animal.
It's this damn old-timey rifle.
Brick grabs the gun from Jack and unloads on the forest like Rambo. Mangled stuffed animals fill the stage, culminating in a landful of death that would make Quentin Tarantino proud.
It's easy. Damn it, oxen, we need them alive.
Jack runs over to a buffalo and tries to revive it via CPR.
Come on, you bitch. I'm not through with you yet.
The buffalo moans in agony. It seems Jack has successfully revived.
You're a buffalo, and you need to tell me where the virus is. Don't play games with me, buffalo. I'll make you talk if it's the last thing I do.
Jack pins the buffalo in a compromising position. The buffalo talks.
You can't make me talk.
The virus! Where is it?
I don't know anything about a virus. I won't talk to you.
Now you listen to me. I cut off my own ears without batting an eye, goddammit. There's a part where he cuts off his own ears. What makes you think I won't do the same to you?
A bunny rabbit crosses up stage. Jack pounces on it and begins to chew on it.
No! No! Stop it! Oh, God!
Talk to me, Buffalo!
Jack begins to feed the buffalo parts of the delimbed rabbit.
Talk to me!
Jack jams his arm up the buffalo's rectum. The buffalo unloads a massive fart. Jack retrieves his soiled arm.
Damn it, you're infected. You're infected with the dysentery virus.
Yes! Dysentery, why didn't you say so? Virus is a pretty general term.
Where is Chief Mudbutt? Where are the Indian terrorists?
Headed down the Oregon Trail like everyone else.
How did they infect you, Buffalo? How are you and your brothers infected?
I don't know. You know how you get sick?
I don't get sick.
Well, lucky you, asshole. You're all sick. Every newborn fawn to every stupid half-lady, half-man, half-ox.
What? Jesus Christ! Chief Mudbutt infected every single animal on planet Earth with dysentery.
The grass! It's gotta be the grass!
I like my theory better.
But we can't all be infected.
Kill me, brother. Put the gun to my head and blow my pea-sized brain on the back of my skull.
I can't. There must be another way.
There is a cure.
A cure? A cure for the dysentery virus?
Yes.
Where's the cure?
It's
No!
Jim Bridger enters and shoots the buffalo.
What the hell did you... I wasn't finished with him.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I think I've heard enough.
Nobody pulls a gun on me twice and lives to tell about it.
Look, I believe that I pulled a gun on you twice.
Damn it. What do you want?
You're not like ordinary folk that come through here. There's something about you that makes me think you're serious about curing all this here disease, and that'll put me right out of business.
See, Jim Bridger runs a business where he sells sick families things that don't make them better. Yeah, I'm not sure why this was cut either.
I'm an ordinary American man from Iowa. And like I said, your plan will put me out of business. Most of me thinks you're just chasing geese. But the small part of me is a little bit afraid that you'll do what you're aiming to do. Maybe it's because, well, I could be a little drunk. But I think that you got that there buffalo to talk.
I can't talk, you idiot.
I don't know why I'm worried. You're not going anywhere with this ox of yours. He couldn't tow a tumbleweed if he was branded with a cast iron skillet.
what?
Brick pounces on Bridger and takes him to the ground. He
No!
feasts on him until Bridger lays lifeless on the ground.
No!
Brick comes up for air, his face a bloody mess. He swallows one last chunk of Bridger and farts. Natalie and Joshua.
Rick!
He's infected.
Brick runs off on all fours, his transformation complete.
Now I'm Josh. Shall we go after him?
There's no use. The virus has already spread. The cure is our only hope.
They hear shouts in the distance. An angry mob approaches.
What's that?
It's a winch mob.
Okay, in a previous scene, Josh and Natalie convinced Jack to save a slave from being lynched. Not sure why this was cut either. The lynch mob got really pissed and has been chasing them ever since. Not sure. Again, not sure why the hell this was cut. Time to go.
What? How? We don't have an ox. We lost Brick.
Go steal one.
There's no time.
Steal one. Well, what do we do? They're gonna hang us.
I'm gonna pull us there.
How?
How?
I need you to tie the wagon to my cock.
What?
Bolts of lightning, sound of thunder. Just tell me what we got to lose. I yield the hammer Thor, roll down under. Come on, boy, help me light the fuse. stake. Take the yoke and feed my flesh. Free my hands and spare our death. I'm Tooey's boy, strapped into my double joint. There's no time to see the point. I got ammo for days. My team is ready to trailblaze. I'll pave the way and part the seas. I'll save this trail from disease. Awaken demons in me. I keep the devil's company. Yeah, I know that I must do what's righteous. You must tie that wagon to my kirk. Feel the power and the glory. Now wait to tie that wagon. Wait to tie that wagon. Wait to tie that wagon to my cock. As the lynch mob approaches, Josh attempts to strap the wagon to Jack's cock. It's a blur of rope and cock. The lynch mob descends on Jack and Josh, engulfing them from sight. As the car screams to its highest peak, the mob is cast aside, revealing Jack and the wagon, now merged as one. I know that I must do what's righteous. I must tie that wagon to my cock. Feel the power and the glory. We to tie that wagon. 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 Jack begins to inch forward slowly, with the wagon attached to his penis. The angry mob attacks him from all sides. He fends them off with his free hand, and slowly but surely, they are moving fast, quite fast. Tearing through the Oregon Trail, the wagon attached to his cock, and gloriously, a gospel choir appears. I know that I must do what's right. Feel the power and the glory. Good night, folks. That's all we got for today. Let's say thank you to Clark, Corey on guitar, and Nick on drums. Thanks so much.